Let's start this week by visiting a really curious boat, a boat that Duca always talked about. And then we are gonna get ready to set sail again. So, let's get started. I'm Roberta.
And I'm Duca.
And after 2 years bringing this sailboat that was neglected for over 22 years back to life, it's finally time to start exploring.
So don't forget to subscribe and to join us every Sunday for a new episode.
Third try.
Yeah, today's gonna be the third attempt to go record inside of Tara. Yesterday we tried, but we got there was a lot of university students, so we decided to try again today. Welcome to Tara. I heard that the center board is with a wing.
Yeah. So we connect this, use our small two center boards.
Oh, you have two center boards.
Yeah.
That's great.
Some rudders. Two rudders, that's one. And so the other one is here, behind the ladder. You have to open the deck here.
Oh, so you never do it. Yeah, just
We use the bomb to put them up.
that's amazing. It's just too many things at the same time. Just crazy.
Yeah. So the idea here is that when you send this down to the ocean, all the bottles are open. And then when you get to the depths that you want to collect the water, you can trigger this with an electric cable to close the water. You lock them here, so when you bring it back, they don't mix. This typically 1,000 meter we go on this mission,
Actually,
but this
yeah.
can go even
1,000.
deeper. Here we just collect the
Just
samples.
watch.
You want to maximize the time at sea to collect the samples, but also we have a whole set of instruments in the front there. We have temperature, salinity, and optical sensors, and actually a imaging camera for plankton. None of us can be an expert in everything,
Yes.
so but together
Yeah,
we kind
yeah.
of complement each other with.
That's the tiller. Check this out. That's how big the tiller is for a 120-foot boat. Man, thanks so much. Really appreciate your time.
Bye!
We could not go inside, but we have a friend, Mahilu, that works for Tara. She said she's gonna bring our camera later and show you guys and us inside. So we're gonna.
I'm really curious
Yeah,
to see inside.
we're gonna see just like you. I think we're gonna go to the boat and have lunch because my mom
Yeah.
is here today. Let's have lunch. queria falar um pouquinho sobre como a gente construiu, ou como a gente vem construindo o nosso sonho de viver a bordo e viver do mar. Se não tivesse o canal, não teria o que a gente faz. A gente realmente hoje é muito feliz de ter a oportunidade de ter a internet para possibilitar o nosso sonho de morar no mar. Today, I have a big job to do by myself. Roberta just left. No, she will be back. She just went to our hometown to visit her mom. She got a ride in with my mom that was here, so she left to our hometown and she's gonna be there today. But I just received a call that our new boom is arriving. New boom? Yeah. We didn't mention that, but we had a little bit of electrolysis problem, corrosion problem on the boom, and that might be a defect on the fabrication, so the factory sent a brand new boom to replace so they can stud our boom and fix this problem. And they're arriving like an hour, and I need to take the old boom out by myself. Let's try. Well, I think that's all I can do for now. I just received a message that we have visitors. There they are.
Hello.
So, time to unbolt this last bolt. There's just one bolt. I prepared the camera but didn't record because I didn't press record. Damn, Duca. Yeah, if Robert is not here, I don't work properly. Thanks, Ben. Now, I'm gonna get the drone so we can film Taha leaving. Robert is not here today, so I can film with the drone and I can go as far as I want, because when Robert is here, she never let me go far, so don't tell her I'm gonna film this crazy today. So what did we do today?
We did collect some garbage.
Today is it's a huge cleanup day for the oceans and rivers around the globe. In how many countries?
166.
166
It
countries.
was last year. I
Yeah,
think it's the
this
same.
year might be even more, who knows. This was just a warm-up for us, because really soon Odd is gonna actually have a recycling machine, a plastic recycling machine, and we can make products on our own boat. That's gonna be so awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if we mentioned that before, but we are part of a fleet of 8 sailboats around the globe. By the time you watch this, it's gonna be done already, but right now we are doing a crowdfunding campaign, and this campaign is gonna raise the money to buy all 16 machines, because each boat has 2 machines.
I think today's day 3 and we already have like 20% collected.
That's pretty good.
We're gonna collect garbage on the rocks.
We see garbage here every day. Today's time to take this garbage out.
If I'm honest, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just wandering the ruins, looking for a place to start. All I see is a man who's waiting for a wake-up call. So won't you touch this heart that doesn't have a song to sing, and sing it to me, sing it to me.
Tired? Not really. That was fun actually.
So the number just came up. We collected how many kilos of garbage?
585?
Last half ton of garbage on the oceans. Are you ready to open the new boom?
Foi. We're gonna try to start the outboard that was here without using for over a month.
this outboard is too loose. Oh, now it's good. Now you can even let it go and stays in the same place. I prefer it like this.
Great.
The boom is just in place, but we still need to have the block that comes on the bottom. We need to replace this line because this is not Spectra inside. This is a Spectra we just bought on the trip to the US. So let's get started.
We have great news.
We have everything we need to set sail again. So this is the old bracket for the autopilot that broke right here. The welder just welded it back in place just to have as a template, and he built this new one that's a lot stronger. So all we need to do now is to bolt this back in place, and with this back in place we can install the quadrant back, the cables back, and we're ready to go. Hopefully this is gonna work out for a long time without breaking now. Let's put this in place. Now we have just one last step. We just need to connect this little tiller. That's basically the sensor for the autopilot that tells the autopilot where exactly the rudder is. So now we just connect this, and we have a rudder system back. Oh no, we don't.
We need to install the cables back.
We still have a lot to do. We need to connect all the wires. Yeah, let's do this. Se eu achei que tava pronto. Yes, that's it. All we need to do is to go up the helm and test and see if it feels right, if the tension is good, and then we might need to recalibrate the autopilot sensor. But that we're gonna do the day we leave.
Okay, so I'm gonna go to the helm and you are gonna stay here and see if it's going to the right side, okay?
Turn all the way to the port, slowly, and then all the way to the starboard. All the way. Now back.
We did it.
All good?
Yeah.
That's a win. So now let's fill up the water tank. I think it's a good idea to have some water because we just 100% finished the water today.
Time to fill up the water. Time to fill up the tank.
Yeah, now we're gonna finally know how much fuel our new engine uses, because we know that we use like not more than 5 hours on the old engine, so we can say that we have total of like 100 hours, and we're gonna know how much we use in average on this engine. I'm curious. You can guess. Just pause the video and guess on the comment section below, and then let's see who wins.
I have no idea, and Luca thinks it's about 300 liters. Let's see. And my job is to keep an eye if we are gonna have an overflow of diesel here inside of the vent or not. Let's see. 1 point here. And the other one is here. So when the diesel starts appearing here, it's time to stop filling the tank.
Deal. Seems like we are done. Let's check how many liters we get.
Let's see how many liters.
267 liters.
Luca was close. Luca said 300.
Let's do the math now. 267.69 divided by 100 hours. That's what we believe, because this engine has 95 hours. We believe we used 5 hours on the other one, and they must be similar, like the amount of fuel they use must be similar. So that means 2.67 liters an hour. Is that good?
It's great, actually.
That's it. Now all we need to do is to wait for tonight. We need to pay, but after we pay, we just need to wait for tonight. And tonight we are actually going to be 3 boats.
So we are gonna have 3 people and 2 dogs with us.
Plus us 2, so it's like 5 people and 2 dogs. And we're gonna go all the way to San Francisco, but it seems like it's coming a storm right now, yeah. Supposedly we're gonna have like 40 knots of wind today during the night, and then it's gonna die down a little bit, and then we go on when the wind is not as heavy, but we still have some wind, hopefully. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Let's go.
Tomorrow.
So here is the marina. And where are we going today?
We are going to the other side of the rocks. There is a party there.
Yeah, today is the farewell party for our friends Jesse and Gabi, because we are taking them with us, and they've been living on this marina for over 2 years.
Yeah.
So everyone is really not that happy that we are taking them away, but they're also happy because they're finally leaving the marina and starting to explore a little bit. So here's the party today.